say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Second down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it on the outside. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
This time it's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But yes, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. Listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
So the Navy Midshipman offense comes out, and they'll try to put together their first drive of the game. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field. And that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back. And I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. You can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a 3rd down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
He'll do it himself. Got room to work. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Let's chat a bit about Navy. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Here come the Irish back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Try to get it to the edge. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Navy will try to find its way out of this hole here on second down. The give to the fullback. Ball is out behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. It'll be a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. Found a seam. Still running at the 40. He's loose. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He wants to take the top off. Catch and stride inside the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Punts it out of the air. At the 45 on its way. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been bid out throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Here's the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Navy will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
They make the stop, but, man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. Here comes the heat. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Deep shot for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Navy will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. Turning it on. Past the first down marker and still running. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He's going to fire deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Under fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Throws to the wideout. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Gonna look downfield again. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Notre Dame right back to the line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll leave it with him. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. This late in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Give to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try to pop the draw. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker is Williams. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Notre Dame! A great catch and run for 6. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
They'll run the option. Quick toss. Finding an escape route. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Toss to the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going.
Makes a grab down the middle.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's caught inside the 20. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Gilbert. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. The give to the back. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down.
Lots of running room. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Hauls it in. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Irish! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. He's in open space downfield. Turns it on down the left side. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Midshipman. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. On the option. He'll pitch it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's the slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the Midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Can't connect on his first throw.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Here come the Irish back on offense. This has been exactly the way you... There he goes! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for...
Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And honestly, it's been about complimentary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll go to the fullback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The option look. Nowhere to go, and he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 in there, basically right back where they started. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Navy will have to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Looking downfield on first down. Going over the top. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Going for 6. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be... Breaks into the open. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. On the move. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Wiggles free. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He throws one to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great time.
It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Looking left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. To the air on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He might want another play. Back to pass on second down. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get... Looking for the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice.
The return brings it out to the 28, and the Navy offense will take over.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They boot it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff.